So, here we are again. Luckily, the game always saves. That way, it's not a big deal. The game crashes, you just start back up. And one thing I'm definitely looking forward to is living with the M3, because with another challenge, you not only have the E46 GGR to driving in, but you also just have the normal M3 E46 from the 2000s. Then we can put some body kits on to make them look like the M3, because I always thought to myself back in the day, because I also never really drove much with the M3. I mean, it's a car of the game, and of course I also drive for the sound, but also for the looks, to be honest. And you never really get to drive it, because when you get it, the race is over, the game is over, right? And then maybe you do one or two chases with it, because you're still at level 5 heat level, but that's it. So it's not really something that you do most of the time. But with the Redux mod, we can just drive the normal M3. That allows us to enjoy a little bit of that bummer action early on, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Because me personally, somewhat because of Need for Speed was altered, somewhat because of friends, because all our decisions are in the end finally subconscious. Only 3 Ws, right? 5 series, 3 series, E30, E46 convertible, E39. Okay, now I have to be careful. Made a big mistake there. Not too late on the turn. So I just activated the speed breaker there. Driver basically crashed into me. That I can like see where he goes and slow him down a bit, because I just made a huge mistake. And if you just throw the race away like this, we really gotta be careful here. It's already at 75% of the race. Then we lose the game. Not the game, but we're gonna lose the race, and we cannot allow that to happen. Oh wow. Am I throwing it away right now? Wow, dude. I'm getting so lucky here. I just lost the race there. This would have meant no more Honda for me, which would have meant no more nice, nimble, easy car drivers, and just a sluggish Camaro that can't handle corners, can't turn to corners. And I would have meant a tough race against Taz, which would have meant a hard time and eventually losing the race. I mean the Nuzlocke challenge overall, so we just got very lucky there. So now we can race against Taz.
Your wins have generated some hype and got the attention of Taz. He's the next blacklist racer. Guy's nuts.
Ah, sorry.
So watch yourself.
Okay. Just gonna get some nitrous, and then we're gonna take on Taz.
Any more details on that?
Suspect vehicle is a white sports car.
Yeah, I'll take that one. I'm heading over there now.
Of course now there's a police car in front of me. Let's go, Taz, let's do this. 2 Japanese cars. Who can win? Oh wow, really, dude? Oh my god, that's not good. This is not normal lap race. This is just a sprint race. It's not too many areas where I can fuck up like this. This guy really came out of nowhere, and this is the fun about the Nuzlocke challenge. You never know what's gonna happen. There's always something like this that can happen. The big truck that can show up. Can be spun over with police cars and lay on your roof without being able to go back to the road and just get busted. It's all part of the game. Always need a little bit of luck. I can't wait for the drag races, and I think even the next guy we already have a drag race, or even maybe it's Vic, or at least Easy that comes up that has the first drag race, and yeah. We definitely increase the amount of money that you get for drag races, and also the radar race where you have to get the photo thingy, right, where you get basically photographed and you have to drive a certain speed. There's a little bit more money for that and a little bit more money for the drag race, plus the risk involved in driving a drag race is so much higher, right? So that if we lose those, we're gonna have a little bit of money, and especially if we win them back, we have a little bit of money back that we can tolerate for our losses for the risk involved, right? So it makes more sense. Transmission upgrade, I don't think the car needs it, because you can see here we're not even coming at all to the end of the 5th gear, barely, so we don't need a 6th gear either, because sometimes when you do the transmission upgrade you're going to get another gear, and also obviously the way the differential setup is changed when you shift about speeds and whatnot. But yeah, I personally found the transmission upgrade is one of the things that gives you the least amount of speed for the money, which in the real world shouldn't be like this. If we have a good, because in the game here the gearbox also changes the differential that's included in the tuning. If you read what you're actually tuning when you buy gearbox parts, you also tune the actual differential rate. And in the real world, because I just made an engine swap and I changed the differential, having a different differential, shorter shifts and all these kind of things make a big difference in acceleration, right? The way your gears are set up and whatnot can either give you way more high speed or very fast acceleration, and this is not really utilized in the game. I could have done this a bit better in ultra speed games, where you should be able to like put in like a short differential or a long differential where you have like long gears and you can reach really high top speeds, right? And then maybe something for drag races, you make a car just for drag racing where you have like a very short differential, something for like drifting. So this in return then would also obviously change your handling a bit, right? So you could make a car that has bad handling with a little bit shorter differential that allows the car to drift a bit more, to make a way for the bad handling, for example, and so you could play around with it a little bit more, I think. I could utilize that a bit more to get you a bit more fun. I think that's that, right? Here we go, Tans, goodbye. So, like always, we're only gonna select the Junkman, and then we can see what else we might get. Oh, we got the car. Oh, that's really good. That's really, really good. Because that means that we can actually go ahead and try to like go a bit more risky. He was even in the car now. Alright. So Mia's gonna give us the police database now, which obviously doesn't raise any questions. Where the hell she got that from, right?
You've been building a rack.
All right. So let's see what kind of things we can tune now on this thing. Turbo. I think makes sense to put it in. And since, yeah, realistically, I'm thinking, should we wait for the engine that we can put a better engine, a pro engine in, because with what's their name? Easy, we're gonna get a new engine, right? But now we have Vic, we have to beat Vic first, and then we have to do all races for Easy, and then, so I don't think so. I think it makes sense to just get the race engine and stay with that. We also said we wanted to invest a little bit more into the body, just because that's not a big change though. It's not a big change at all. Yeah, unfortunately there's nothing really cool we can put on the car at the moment. I like the dark yellow with the glasses. Can put some decals now to make a way that we didn't invest much in the beginning, right? Because in the beginning we didn't really put a lot of thing in there for tuning. So at least we can make up for that now a little bit by putting something in here now. That's not good. The game crashed again. So maybe we shouldn't use any any of those tunings. Any of those wheels tire tunings, whatever that is. Or it crashed just on accident, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna touch the tires again. I'm just gonna tune the car like we just did and hope that we at least, yeah, I mean, we didn't do a race, so I think everything's okay. So we're just gonna do the engine tuning. Turbo. We're gonna do, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do the hoods. I really would like to put the body kit on from Vic. I really like that. Because it gives us, yeah. To be honest, in real life it looks horrible, but it gives the car a certain, this ricey look that you just want for Need for Speed, right? It's something. Where were we? I think the tint yellow and some decals. Okay, that's it. Let's get out of here before it crashes again. Now let's have a test race. How the car feels. Oh yeah, much better. Should probably also lower the white height. Or we can't. Need this one suspension for this, the turbo. accelerating out of corners is better for the turbo. And the big plus point with this, we have the nice turbo sound now. Yeah, this is amazing now. The car is really fast now, just with the little race engine, which does, I think, most of the bulk in terms of work. The turbo is also moving a little bit for the speed, but the handling is just so good. Anyway, and I think we haven't installed anything. We haven't installed wheels. We haven't installed transmission, brakes. I mean, brakes is also the most overrated thing ever, I think. Why would you ever need brakes? If you want to spend 18 grand on brakes, you're not so sure. I mean, in the end, there's going to be some crazy fast cars that we definitely going to need brakes for, but in the beginning, I don't think you would have the luxury to invest money in that kind of thing. This shortcut here on the greens, I think, is a bit overrated because it actually slows you down, in my opinion. Yeah, look at this guys, 36 seconds, the car's really fast now. Let's put the turbo up. See if the turbo is gonna do more work now that we're in high RPMs. Yep, I think so. Just to see what kind of top speed we can reach. Maybe we can reach 300. I'm gonna try in the end now. I think that's the top speed. Yeah. But I mean, not bad, right?
Hey, I got some news about those pursuit milestones. Apparently, these things are thrown out there by blacklist racers. They're challenges to anyone who thinks they got what it takes.
Oh wait.
All units monitoring.
Let's see in the bridge here. Oh, there's so many cars.
Heading eastbound near Forest Green Country Club.
But no problem for our... Yeah, okay, 290 is the top speed. So, since we reached it quite easily, 290, I'm going to put the turbo a bit lower, so that to boost more on the lower RPMs rather than the higher RPMs, because I think the higher RPMs, we're going to reach those nonetheless anyways, right? So, yeah, I think it's okay. Now I want to see how Taz Lexus is performing. As you can see, the Camaro, without much of tuning, has still higher acceleration than the Honda without. I mean, the Honda has engine upgrade and the chip upgrade, and the Camaro still has a better acceleration, but no handling. No handling. So, great money for the price when it comes to police chases. If you lose the car, it doesn't matter. You didn't pay much for it, you didn't tune it much. Great weight, lots of mass to push the cars away, the police cars. But don't use it in a race when you have to lose it. Where you can use it in a Nuzlocke challenge, because everyone at the areas is going to look at this acceleration bar, it's going to match it, going to have the same speed as you, and they're just going to overtake you in the turns because you don't take handling into consideration. And man, this Lexus sucks in consideration. Damn. That's bad. Okay. Let's see. This is going to be the car we're going to use the we're going to use the speed traps with. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, because speed traps are very tricky, so we get more money with them. because the AI can just say, okay, you know what, I don't care, I'm just gonna increase the speed so much that you just don't lose the race, right? And in that case, we at least lost the Lexus, which is not good.
The ride's top end. The map will show you where the photo radar stations are located.
I think, but I'm not 100% sure, and please if you know it better, correct me if I'm wrong. One strategy to beat the speed trap events is to actually drive very slow on the first speed trap so that the AI is basically kind of primed or set up to drive a bit slower and then easily win the other ones. Because I think if you do what I just did here and have one of the better speeds at a quite high speed, or maybe there's a specific hidden amount of speed that you can drive, and if you're higher than that, they are primed, I don't know. But I think if you drive fast speed like me, and everyone else is gonna drive high speeds, right? And there's just certain situations in speed traps, and you all witnessed this, that the better you drive, especially if you drive good in the beginning, the AI is just gonna be better as well. And man, this Lexus handles like trash. White height, we can't even adjust it, that's not good. Increasing the downforce will help you cast it, and I think increasing it is what we have to do here. There's a man, the handling is bad in this guy. Not a correct track to lose the car at the moment. Okay. And even if you're sometimes in the front, right, I think this one we're gonna win now, but in speed trap events, sometimes you're very fast, you're driving perfectly very fast, but because you're so fast, the AI is just activating the rubber band, they're just beating all the speed traps, and they're so fast that even though you're in the finish line for miles ahead, they're just doing 300 kilometers more per you on a speed trap, and then they just beat you, right? So you can never be too sure with it. I do like the Lexus in regards to those looks. I don't really not like it. I mean, it's super trashy, would be in real life, but I think it's one of the more iconic blacklist cars, right? Together with the Volkswagen, together with Mustang, of course, of ways that we actually never get, but it's definitely more iconic than the Aston Martin, right? Or I don't know, the Lamborghini, or even the Mercedes SL. Even though these are crazy cars, but like for example, no one would ever think of changing the livery on this, right? That you would change the livery of the Gallardo, or you would change it of the SLR, since they don't really have much on there. Ah, and I think we're losing the car right now, right? If I see this correctly. Which is a shame, because I really would have liked to see what kind of tuning upgrades this car has. Oh wow. For some reason they are super slow on the last speed trap. Even though they were just leading. They're just a bit slower. having mercy on me. Wow. Okay, and there's the tuning shop right in front. We're gonna just check out what the Lexus has.
You got some more info on that vehicle?
To see what kind of investments are in this car.
Old Lexus.
I'll check it out, I'm 10-6.
Obviously, the Lexus cars like exempt from the optic tunings, but let's see. He probably has, yeah, I mean, I think he has an upgrade everywhere, mostly, right? He has transmission upgrades, suspension, no. Maybe that space handling so bad, but not good invested. Okay, tires we can do because that's so cheap. Turbo probably as well, right? Oh, he doesn't have a turbo. Okay, let's see what you can do with the tires now. So this is basically stock Lexus. From tires, I mean the stock blacklist Lexus, so to say, just with tires. So we should be able to win this toll booth, right? Let's see. The wheel is always the best indicator to see if your car is performing in regards to the level of the current level on the blacklist. Because the radar races and the radar milestone speed trap thingies are always a bit deceiving. But yeah, we are okay, I guess. But without the wheels, we would have been a bit slower, especially in the turns. And then it would have been less than the 10 seconds. It would have been a bit more close. I wonder if he has a 6th gear, let's see. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's see what he can do top speed wise. Not much. Ow. Okay, he's not getting close to the Honda, maybe not even the Camaro, definitely not acceleration wise. Yeah, I think top speed we had like 275 maybe. Yeah, 278. Okay. Yes, we're gonna go to the beach, Maya. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna pick you up and go to the beach together. It's all good. So, what's the next? Okay, technically he has higher top speed than all of them. Actually, his highest top speed of all of them, but he's never gonna reach it because acceleration is so trash. Okay. So soon there's gonna be a maximum race, which will bring us into a situation with the police, and we're gonna do this obviously with the Honda, which means that in return our Camaro would then lose his speed level. For some reason we're level 2. What's going on? Why are we level 2? I mean, we were level 1 because of this. We just bumped up to level 2. That's really bullshit. Okay, I guess I can do just the milestones and because we don't have much bounty on us that we need because we overpicked so much. The guy's just leaving.
Units heading out to the pursuit call. Be advised, suspect was last reported northbound on Hollis Boulevard. 10 block radius on it.
Yeah, everyone tells us about the beach, man.
Hey, it's Raj.
As if Camden Beach is such a nice area to be in. I mean, it's cool to race in, but like, it's not like a sunny Miami Beach, you know. It's a dumpy little fish yard. But okay, let's get 5,000 bounty.
NCIC positive on a vehicle showing wanted status. I'll be 1096 with a party.
4 police cars crashed into, but I mean, to be real here, man, we done triple that amount in the first race here of it. And this is supposed to be the high score of CAS, and it's sad, really. This is my sleep. Come on, where you at? These level 2 cops are just so weak. How did we get bumped down to level 1, well, and then that's level 2? We do a police chase with one of the other cars.
I got him. Get everybody over here. There's no way he's stopping. I'm gonna try to ease him over.
For some reason there's some crazy blur going on right now.
That's flight 1059.
It wasn't like this earlier though. We had it on earlier and it wasn't that bad. Nah, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. It looks so blurry. Or is it a time of day? It's a time of day thing maybe. Ah no. Let's play like this. Wow. Oh, that's so slow.
I lost him. Minimal delay. Let's get you started.
Can't wait for higher cops. I really want to look forward to level 3 cops now, but
Remaining units, be advised, vehicle went BCB eastbound on Chancellor Way. Containment will be set up ahead of his last known direction of travel.
he only sees me once he's through the gates. That's funny.
Located. Reinitiating pursuit.
Good to know.
At 1059, I'm gonna force him.
The trade bit is done. Now we just have to kill more bounty. Is it just the donut and we're done for the day? Comes to chases.
He's gone through the block.
See, if I wouldn't have drove into the taxi, then I would have been even worse in taking the turn. You saw how I barely made that turn, right? So that's what I meant by taking passenger cars as brakes sometimes. It's what they really do utilize.
Sierra 20. Update when you can.
Try to escape, but it's a bit too early, I think. Still some guys out here.
Code 6 party lost. I need a quadrant set up ASAP.
Be advised, vehicle was last reported heading eastbound on Highway 99. Quadrant to be set up around the area.
He should be almost dead. Too late.
Shut him down. He's crashed. We're moving in. He's running the block. I'm not gonna get in there.
Psych! goodbye, buddy. Have a nice day.
Cover units heading up to the pursuit call. Be advised, this party was last
Outmaneuvered,
on Highway 99. Squadron to be set up
as
around
they
the
say.
area.
Ah man, we get so many calls.
Hey, it's me. Look, I'll be straight. I'm all for helping someone who's been cheated, but I gotta get something out of this deal. You flush out the blacklist and I'll
Yeah.
It's Mia. I got some inside info on the cops that might help you out.
Okay, so now we're gonna drive with the maximum police level with the Honda, which in return is gonna lower the level on the Camaro. Hopefully not lower it to level 1 again, because even though the game is set up to that if you're on level 1 you instantly bumped up to level 2, but it still doesn't change the amount of cops obviously that you had from before. So just as when you get normally increase in cop level, if you had just 5 cops in level 1, you bump to level 10, to level 2, doesn't mean automatically 10 cops spawn, right? We still have the number 5 from the before level. So you would have to redo the chase and basically get a free spawn, and so to say, and then you would get the full amount of cops designated for your amount of your chase level that you're in.
Attention District 3. We have a caller on the line reporting an unknown number of dangerous drivers. From what we can gather, it seems like they are street racers. Suspects were last seen westbound on Stadium Boulevard. Units in the area to start up.
That's warm, man.
Details on that. My screen's acting up here.
Suspect vehicle is a white sports car.
I'll go ahead and head up.
White sports car, meaning they didn't have any Hondas in the base game, huh? Is that true? Otherwise I would have said white Honda. Interesting. Yeah, and they had lots of Mazdas, RX-7, RX-8. They didn't have Hondas. Are we losing this now? After we just put in the tuning? I don't think so. I think the police didn't even see us, huh? Alright. And you can see, I mean, right now, just because we installed some of these upgrades, instantly, everyone is way tougher. Oh. There's way fast cars. Since we have the turbo and the engine, obviously it gives us more crazy cars. I don't know if it was a Koenigsegg, I didn't see, but I think so. And okay, the cars are utilizing this full power because of the areas realizing we are slower, but that can change if we're too far ahead, and then the air is going to be like, okay, we're just going to full throttle you and you're going to die. Especially if you feel like this is one of the more harder races, this lap, this specific, because there's lots of trees, lots of returns, and yeah, well, it looks good so far. And also for us, we also have more faster cars available to tune. I mean, not to tune, but to buy for us. And oh, he is. And it's good and fair because, I mean, for example, if we have a car that's a little bit ahead now that we buy, say from the shop, that's faster than our Honda, for example, then in return we could also not tune that car and it would be more expensive. So obviously we can go ahead and tune the Honda more to get to that level of said car, right? So, yeah, I mean, just makes sense. So, if it were up to me, every car would be available from the start, because it doesn't make any sense law-wise that you cannot buy Gallardo in level 1, because you're trying to tell me that the salesman would be like, no, I'm going to sell you this even though you have the money, just because you didn't beat a certain guy. Okay, you can say the cars are all a bit cheaper than in real life because they're all like, I don't know, stolen cars, and they're only gonna sell them to you because you have the connections and you're not respected in the black market game, so to say, and you have to be accumulating yourself more by being an illegal street driver in order to buy them. Okay, would make that stretch, but nonetheless, money is money. And if you would buy the Gallardo, let's say level 5, if you, I don't know, racing against, let's say, Izzy, yeah, the Gallardo would be faster than your, I don't know, Golf. At the same time, if you would buy them, you couldn't tune them, right? You put nitrous on them, but you can't put any tires, engine, gearbox upgrades on them. All of these parts you could do on, let's say, the Eclipse, right? And you could make the Eclipse to the same level, that's my point, right? So we cannot buy these, but if you were, we couldn't tune them yet, right? And you could tune this guy to be on the level of this car, you know what I mean? So, it's all good and fine, so, yeah. But we can have a look. So if we would lose the Charger, the Camaro, I would buy the Charger probably, because I think it's nice and heavy for the races, for the chasers. If we would lose our Nimble Canard, we'd get the A30. And then, yeah, we can go ahead, and if we beat Vic, oh, we have cool cars, we have Challenger, we have a Charger. Some cool cars available. You almost want to lose a car, right? So you can drive those cool cars. Wait, we have more milestones? Ah, we have the tickets. But yeah, after we beat Vic, then we're gonna beat Izzy, right? And Izzy, especially since Vic doesn't have a must-have at drag race, and that means we're gonna lose a car for sure. Not quite sure about that. And we crash, like if we click things too fast for some reason. The game just doesn't like it. The game likes to take its time. It seems to be just random things that when you click too fast, it just says, uh-oh, I don't want this, I don't like this. I don't know why, but too many mods maybe. I mean, also to be fair, when I installed the Redux, because I upgraded my PC from an NVIDIA system to an AMD system, and the AMD GPU didn't work, and tried to merge the files, and it didn't really work, and I had to do some lots of back and forth because I added some extra cars in here, for example the M336 and whatnot. And by doing this, I don't know if the files are corrupted, I don't think so, but it just didn't work, so I have to make a clean, fresh download of Most Wanted. Merged some files, and maybe it's not all the files and all the things and the extra options, the Redux and the extra games and the extra cars and the old files and the old save states, and it's just a bit much for the game savvy sometimes. But to be honest, even the old original game, like back in the day when you would go to the store and you would buy the disc, even that game crashed sometimes. Usually in police chases after 30 minutes for me personally. It's like when I would do a very long police chase, like it would go, let's say, an hour or so, usually crash. And I hope it doesn't happen, and at least we're gonna have it on video, because this is the worst, because later on we're gonna have to make these long chases to get the bounty up. It's not gonna stay as low as it's now. And if we then only have 10-minute races, because the game is gonna crash, it's gonna be nice. And man, I do like our new vinyl here on the car. I mean, not gonna be wrong, it's trashy and all, but it looks quite cool, right? Look at this, this flames, it fits the car. It's kind of subtle, it's not too over the top. It fits the whole racy look. And I love these vibration sounds you can hear on the ground while you race. It's definitely tougher to drive like this. Yeah, I mean, for a game that's like 20 years old, man, this is amazing. Me personally, I like to drive in this mode. I know for YouTube and stuff it's better if the cars look closer, you can see it better, it looks nicer. Also for me, but with this you have a better, at least me, I have a better control of the car. I know where to drive, what to do. Especially in chases, you know what's coming and you can direct better. I guess for the races. Yeah, I can drive like this. So, me and my girlfriend, we got a gift recently from a family member for some of those Chinese boxes where you have all these Nintendo games on there, right? All the old games on Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation Portable, and whatnot. All these games that are easy to simulate, they don't need like big computing power for to show them on a screen, right? And obviously most of these games don't really work because these Chinese guys, they never really took the time out to probably program them for the control that they give you. So the games are a bit weird on the controller, or at least they're gonna be like, okay, if you wanna have two players, you have to select the old Nintendo cable, obviously, which you can, because it's just a box, it doesn't even have the opening for it.
Alright, fix up. He's the meathead I was telling you about. Razor's not...
All units.
And one of the things that I noticed with this is that most of these games are not really set up nicely. Right, we were all like in this mood to play games, so now we're gonna play the Need for Speed, just a chill, easy mode on the big screen in the living room. But what's really fun is that we tried some games where we tried to play Tekken. Most of these games are obviously also wrong-worded and you can't really find the game that you're actually looking for. So we were trying to play Tekken, right? And the game that I actually played was Pepsi Man, and it's a game that I never really saw before that, but you should Google it, it's just hilarious. So Pepsi, I don't know when, I guess late 90s or 2000s, made a game that's just called Pepsi Man, and it's what you think a superhero that always begs you to drink Pepsi basically, and each level, and think of it like Temple 1 but 10 times worse. He just wants to the end of the level where he's trying to drink a Pepsi, right? Or he wants to some kind of kiosk where there's a Pepsi in there, and man, it's just hilarious because it's so bad. You just laugh your ass off. It's just hilarious, right? So go ahead after this video and Google Pepsi Man, right? It's hilarious. Now I got him. Vic seems to be a bit aggressive here. Oh my god. I just scratched my head for a second and instantly regretted it. Why? What's going on today in this race? This is the thing that I meant. They don't overtake you in straights, right? So it doesn't matter that your car has a high top speed, usually. What matters is that you have good speed in the turns, so that you can handle the corners, be nimble, have good car. Not like me right here. Oh my god, I lost the race. Alright, goodbye Honda. I just made a stupid ass mistake. And I thought we're gonna have this car for the rest of the game. Not for the rest of the game, but I really would have liked to see the car longer. Oh man, this is better. I made such dumb mistakes in that race. The car really... Oh man. I really had a relationship to that car. It was nice. I really wanted to see it with a bigger body kit. It looks so cool. It's amazing. In regards to handling, it's so good. We didn't even have a tire upgrade yet. The suspension upgrade yet, man, it really hurts. Fuck. Man, it sucks. I'm not sure we should drive it with the Lexus either, because Lexus is trash. It's straight up trash. But let's try. Oh man, this car was too good. It's not nice. Because the handling was just so amazing. And especially the cornering was so good in the Honda. And you could tell we can easily put like later on like a very big old engine in there, and it's still gonna handle nice with just a little bit of handling upgrades, because it didn't have any handling upgrades at all right at this point, right? So you could have put in some tires, some suspension, and then it would handle so great. And then we could put in later like a bigger engine, and this car would have been so fast. It would have been like a Porsche, like the Porsche box that you get from not the Cayman that you get from what's his name, Baron, right? It would have been an early Cayman for half the price, and man, would have been amazing. But yeah, especially for those later races where we would need a good car for track races and for toll booth, not toll booth, but speed trips, speed trip events. Would have been real good. But it's okay, we're gonna have another good game, we're gonna have another good car, we're gonna, I don't know, maybe we're gonna drive in the, maybe we get the E30, let's see. So he also has crazy good handling. It makes sense, the car only weighs like 1,000 kilo in real life. Say light. And you can see the guy is way slower now than earlier. I'm way slower now, and the guy is way behind me. Why? Because the AI just calculates how fast your car is in regards to acceleration, top speed, and then it just matches that, right? And since we're slow, they're slow, but this car has horrible handling, so if we make a mistake in the turns, in the corners, it's goodbye. I guess, I mean, it was a really dumb mistake that I did there, because I squished myself, and if I would have had my hand on the controls, then I wouldn't have lost that race. Which makes it regrettable. On the other hand, the first lose in Bounty and races to be the first time at Vic, at the number 3 basically, blacklist event, is like on the third blacklist event is understandable. It's not that bad, right? I mean, it could have been worse. Could have lost way earlier. There was some. We were lucky already in the beginnings, right? Like there was some situation there where we definitely could have lost the car earlier. Not in the bounty shaders, but in some of the races there was some situations where we get lucky and they crash into cars and whatnot, and we just made it on a threat with the Honda too, right? So to be fair, it was like that as well. So another sprint and we got it. And who knows, maybe we're gonna get the Supra. Which once again, not too fond of driving, because I want to just want to drive the newer cars that come with the Redux mod, and we can have it as a nice backup. And I think I'm just gonna use the Lexus first as the car for the speed trip events, for the drag races. Once he's dead, then I'm gonna use the next Blacklist car, like the Supra, and so on and so on and so on. Because if I would just drive the Supra now because it's cool and faster, makes it more fun, then eventually you're gonna have maybe this as a backup car, the Lexus, left over when it's like completely useless in the later stage in the game where it's just too slow for everything. Just use the slow cars first, race them, and then the faster cars and whatnot. Yeah, and as you can see, we cannot take this car even with full speed breaker without completely sliding to the wall. Something that would have been completely possible with the Honda because it was just a godsend. But also we got lucky. I didn't know the car was that good when I took it first in the shop, because as you know, I started with the Camaro, so I like risk. And I knew that was a tricky beginning. But on the other hand, I was like, I have to, for the Let's Play, take something tricky, because I would take something with the great handling in the beginning. It's not going to be interesting, because especially in the beginning races, everyone's so slow, the AI is not that tough yet on you. At least have to take something like a Camaro where a little bit more speed, so the AI is going to be faster as well. Oh fuck me. You don't do it, buddy. Okay, I think we got him now. Just gotta make sure he doesn't overtake again. Yeah, I think we got it. See, if I wouldn't have looked in the back mirror, we would have lost again. Wow. He just is there lurking in the back mirror. Defeated, buddy. So once again, we're gonna take Junkman. Oh, junky junk. Gearbox. And the car, man, nice. And cat, perfect. Yeah. This is the dream. If we can get this all the time, we good. We can lose a car here and there. Then. Even though we spent quite some money for nothing, because we just installed the engine and the turbo for what? For one race. Could have just driven without that. Okay, next up is easy. Meaning, aka now, the first drag race. And I think we're gonna do them right now, the drag races, to just see where we're going with all this.
Camden Beach. Good work. Looks like that road guy is pulling his weight. I hooked you up with another safe house closer to the coast. It saves you from having to drive back to Rosewood. Long way to go if the cops are on your tail. Stay alert. You don't want to get caught off guard. Later.
Alright. We're already here in the garage. Maybe it's a sign for us to buy a car, really. We have 70 grand, which is very good. Okay, we can get the Dodge Chargers and whatnot, but right now we don't really need a car for the cop chases. Get the M3, get the Boxster, I think. How much is the M3? 34. I think best bet is going to be the E30, because I feel like it's going to be just as nimble as our old, rest in peace, Honda. Yeah. Hit almost 3, I hit over 3, well, the things in handling. And the M3 doesn't have as much, but I feel like he's gonna be. So I'm gonna actually buy him. I'm gonna deliver him to the safe house. And yeah, another big problem is the drag race, right? And they're wondering if I should start with this or if I just should straight up do the drag race. Yeah. I really don't want to do this, but fuck it. Let's do it.
Drag's all about hitting the perfect shift. When the shift hour turns green, that's the sweet spot. You're gonna reach high speeds in drag races, so
especially this drag race. I know that in the end there, at the what's it called? Yeah, fuck, I have to go straight now. And now that in the end here they're gonna really accelerate out of nowhere. They're gonna really like push the speed, because I recently did this race right now. I have to stay in speed breaker in case I have to turn some. Oh my god! See, in the end they come out of nowhere and you cannot shift down, because then you blow your engine and you cannot shift up anymore. It's just. Whew. Okay, we made it. Okay, the rest is pretty easy, I think. Can I see the speech agreement now? Then we're gonna have a race with the Supra just to see how it's going, how's the handling, and then we're gonna do the E30 and see how the E30 is holding up, and then probably turn the E30 just to like have a nice little extra car there. Our main car. Because we also wanna have some fun. Make the E30 our fastest car, and if he has the handling as I suspect that he has, and have some fun with it, drive it, and keep the Lexus and the Toyota for the weird races, for the speed traps and whatnot. And the Camaro for the police chases. I really would have loved to have the Honda a bit longer, because it was such an integral part of getting the first 2 blacklist drivers done. And also, we just tuned it. I just lost it like after 1 or 2 races after that, so really dumb. But it served as well. It was very nice to drive, and these are the kind of cars I want to tune, right? These cars where you like, you can tell like it's so nimble, so grippy, perfect cornering, and very nice in the turns and the lanes, and you know you can just blast in the highest engine upgrade basically, and even with the stock handling, it's better than the muscle cars with full handling upgrades, right? It's just amazing, and you could handle everything, and you know that these 100 grand that you buy for the engine, they're worth invested there, because this horsepower that you gain is being translated to the ground, even in the turns, because you buy that and you drive it with this shit Lexus here, and look at this, it's just, it's not really, it's transforming the power really well. My friend.
It's your pal Razor. Heard you're back in, I hope you enjoyed your vacation. Maybe I should call you sweetheart now, huh? Glad to see you're a sucker for punishment, though, and by the way, thanks for the ride.
Okay. Let's see if we can even do a little photo ticket here. I doubt it. That went well.
Hey, I've been digging around and it looks like that Mia chick's laying a lot of cash on you. I don't like her. I also found out she has a real long record. That means the cops are probably watching her.
And as you can see, we just went from 150,000 to 120,000 to 250,000 in bounty. So in the stock game you wouldn't have gotten this, but we got it. Alright, let's drive the Supra, let's see what the Supra can do. Let's see how the Supra performs. Definitely very cool vinyl, I like it. But once again, it's not as, even though one of the coolest, because it's not so over the top maybe, and it still has some dignity, I guess. So by the way, it handles amazing. Also fun driving this, for sure. What was I gonna say? Oops. Yeah, even though it's one of the cooler designs in my opinion, it's not as iconic as the Golf from Sony or as the Lexus has. Oh, it's not as much as the Mustang or the M3, but Even the muscle from Jules is more iconic, I think. Like, if I had to remember the design of the Superman, I wouldn't remember that. I knew color scheme like some dark blue, dark black or something even, but I didn't even remember the flames on the top. But if you ask me, okay, what is Jules Mustang look like? Okay, it's white with red and there's a name on it. I know that Sony's Golf is white with blue and Japanese icons on it. I know that the Lexus is the Dead Skull, the Corvette is the Dead Skull, and black and white. It looks really cool with brown colors. I know the Viper is really cool, but yeah, this is one of the nicest designs and it's not really sticking in the memory there. Man, the Supra, driving the Supra is fun. Let's see what kind of upgrades he has.
Non-priority calls, please clear and head up that way.
Got any more details there?
Yeah, I think you have to keep everything stock because it's just the way it is. With the blacklist design. Could put in a turbo. Yeah, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. How much is the suspension, I mean? 3 grand, huh? Yeah, come on, why not? You can at least lower the car to the ground. That way it's even better. Now let's see how it performs with the turbo. And the maximum race we could even do with the end. The game crashed, amazing. Wow, the crashes are getting higher and higher. It's not nice. And I think the maximum you might even be able to do with the Camaro. Because it was just highway and the Camaro is okay for highway. It doesn't lose much with that. Let's see if the gauge is white now and red. Yeah, so the things should be installed. Yeah, you can hear the turbo. So the things are installed. You don't have 50 grand anymore. Yeah, so that worked, at least it installed it. It's safe before we left the thing. So let's start this. You can hear the turbos. It's hilarious. Even though I'm not a big turbo fan in real life, I like power from torque. I like Yates and big 6 cylinders. And not small 3 or 4 cylinder things with high revving turbo. I'm not a big fan of that, even though it's cool and I respect it and all, but for me personally, it's I think our sound of the big 6, straight 6 from BMW or a nice V8. Why we like donuts, guys? I would eat so much. I want to get diabetes then. I don't even care about it, no?
Streets. If Rockport is anything like this, you're gonna have a lot of worked rides to take out. I hear Razor's been rattling a lot of people out there. I wouldn't worry about it though. He's just trying to throw you off your game. Stay on target. He'll pay soon enough. I gotta hook up some numbers on you.
Ja. So. Wollen wir uns auch mal den E30 angucken. Wie testen wir den Wagen hier mit Tollbooth Photo Ticket? Maybe because we can. And the tuning place is also close by. Obviously I had to get one because I have an E30 in real life. And yeah, the handling is just completely amazing. And we can easily get the 200. Oh, that's way nice. Look at this. The guy just completely delivers. Wow. Hope when I lose this car, I really like it.
Generator found this. Disregard that, I got the details on my screen.
I have the feeling we can even beat anything just driving the car like this. Like we don't need to tune it. Maybe some nitrous, that's about it. So the car already has the body kit off because it's an M3 of the M. So we shouldn't upgrade it more. I think we can change between MTech, MTech 2, but this is not how the car usually looks. So that's already the, yeah, it's already good enough, in my opinion. This is just the grill. So yeah, obviously we cannot change the original. What does this change? See the front. I can't tell. But now we cannot change that. The rims, he also has the perfect rims on them actually already. The thing we could do is BBS, of course, but I'm not allowed to put them on, the classics. That's what the only thing. But I mean, the memo rims out of the years already like that, so that doesn't really matter. I don't think BMW had this stock. Maybe I'm forgetting it. But if I remember correctly, it had the things that the Golf had, and not that. So I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna spend more on the visual parts because we cannot change the car in the sense of the body kits because this would look shit. You know, we're just gonna throw on an expensive all the same price anyways. Maybe there's something like M3 or something. Or Bimmer or something like that. Wolf was cool. I was looking for M, if there's anything with M3 we can put it on. But no, I don't think so. No. Nom is quite cool. Alright. Okay, we can't spend that much on it, but it's okay, I think. I just want to see how the car performs just with nitrous on its own, because I think it's going to be good enough. Both of them are maximum, so we gotta do this one. I hope it's going to be okay. Look at this, guys. The wolf is back. Yeah, and it's realistic. The tops out of 240 basically. Oh my god. So after around 230 he doesn't really want to accelerate anymore, but it's fine. It's realistic. I mean, it's stock. It's 4-cylinder 2.5 liter car. High revving. Also accurately portrayed here. I mean, revs quite high. Especially for a car from the 80s. Oh wow! Look at how fast we can take this turn. Like, okay, in the straights they're gonna beat us, but once there's a turn like this, we got them. Now we just have to make sure that they don't overtake us again. So in other words, just gotta slap in a big engine in this thing, or make an engine upgrade, for lack of better words, and then we're gonna be good. But as you can see, after 240, there's nothing happening here. Thank God for that passenger driver in there, because they blocked him off, and it's the last lap. I don't want to lose my car right now, buddy. Just got it.
District 2 be advised. We report an unknown number of vehicles.
I'm gonna put something in that car.
Time delay. Suspect last seen
Because it got a bit close, so normally I would think, okay, why would you can win easily with this, why would you, well, let's copy.
Suspect is driving a red BMW.
why would you upgrade it? It's just wasted money because you win anyways, and it's fast enough. And oh wow, I can't even go near. This is nonsense. And if you upgrade it, it's just more money you can potentially lose, which is true. But at the same time, I'm like, this wasn't that easy to win, and I think with the bigger engine I can transform even more of the power into turns, which is not correlated by the AI with anything, so it's gonna be better. And I cannot even upgrade the engine. I can upgrade the transmission. Tires. Oh wow, I can't even upgrade the tires. I can't upgrade nothing here. Oh, I can't do nothing. Other than the back room. Even though I think it's not the right time. We have 4 cars. These are for a bad day. Especially the transmission upgrade solves problems with cars that reach the limit too high. Some cars have very good acceleration, but they top out, let's say 250 or 60. But you reach that level of 260 very fast, but then they top out. And the transmission upgrade in the end is very expensive, 75 grand, which is enough money for a new car. And then we can use the transmission upgrade here. So I'm going to use it on him. Though he could use a bit more top end. And suspension, he no damn well doesn't need that, so I'm gonna keep the car on the back burner for now. And gonna utilize our good old Camaro. They're just on number 1 again, which is why I will drive them here on the maximum events, which should be enough to get him back on level 2 first of all, and then do another race on level 2 and then get our bounty up. On the other note, I think it's time to give him a little bit of an upgrade, especially because we couldn't upgrade the other ones too much. I think he needs something like this, right? It's going to lower us to 1, but doesn't matter because we're just going to be back up there. It's number 2 instantly once we do the race. This is quite cool. Need a little power upgrade maybe. Okay, this is going to increase the acceleration. He doesn't have problems with acceleration. Maybe suspension, so that he can put more power on the street. Oh wow, and I thought we did the tire upgrade, huh? Crazy. Supercharger. You don't need that. I don't think he needs that. So now we can lower the car, make him better in regards to grip. Also we can downforce him a bit more, increase the sliders to increase or decrease our downforce, increasing the downforce. It doesn't tell me if left means increasing or right means increasing. Technically right should go increasing it. And increase it a bit, so now he should drive better. Definitely looks more evil now. The body kit and the black thing. I like it. So let's get it over with. Let's try this. I hope we can do it. He's fast enough. I mean, a rider is low. You have tires, so you should be able to put more speed on the street. Oh man, I love this car. It's really cool. It looks so cool. But we gotta hurry up. Just that V8 sound, man, you gotta love it. Just beautiful.
Attention Town 2, we have a 911 call reporting a reckless driver. Suspect last seen heading southbound on Fisher Road. Can I get a unit started on this?
Can you give me more info on that call?
Suspect is driving a black Camaro.
I'll check it out. I'm 10-6.
So the police coming in, and now we just instantly jumped up to level 2, so that's what I meant. It doesn't really matter that we changed the body kit and the color, because it lowers our heat level, but it instantly being backed up again, so it's fine. Because this is set as the lowest heat level in the game. And also it's because on the Honda we wanted to tune more, and we cannot tune much on the E30 right now on the BMW, so before there's any whiners in the comments saying, oh, didn't probably tune it. It's against the rules. I just tuned this a bit more now. And it's fitting because our police car, and it's black now, as if you're proud of the police, because you're just friends, and you have the Interceptor number plate, so it's part of the game now. Ah man, it looks so good with the big white body kit. Now we just need is a compressor upgrade and a big old air intake on the hood.
Here on 13, please update supervisor monitoring and requesting sitrep.
What do you mean if you're now spawning with 5 for instead of the 15 police? We have another 5 because it's originally spawned as in the number 1. And only when we like started the suit, technically, then it jumped us to level 2 afterwards, so technically we were spawning first with 5, but it's okay. We're just gonna escape this real quick, because we have an escape record to reach anyways of 3 minutes, and then the next one we're gonna start with more police, because then we're gonna start with 2 actually, and then that means 15 in this case. And then oh wow. And the handling is still trash. So much for better grip. And so with the next race we're gonna get this, and then we're gonna be like level 2, and then we can do the proper police chase with the...
Dispatch, I'm pretty banged up here. Repeat, I'm kind of banged up. Unit down.
Units in the area be advised. The code 6 suspect was last seen heading north past the asylum. Supervisor indicates you want the quadrant set up east of the suspects. Consider call still code 6.
So milestone now at 3 minutes, we got that one, and the next one I'm going to do a longer one, which is so spready because we're gonna spawn with a full 15 police people from the level 2 heat level, since we're gonna spawn in with that instead of bumping us up to 2. So just gonna do the race now and do everything at the same time. Make some race, we win this, get the police at the same time. Hopefully we don't fuck it up, because my car doesn't have the... It's not smart to do this. We should have done this with another car, but I just said like, you know what, always kind of fun, let's do this. But yeah, you have a highway here, so utilize our speed perfectly here. Just gotta make sure there's not too many corners where we lose all our speed, because that's what this guy is famous for, using speed in corners and turns. Even with low wide height, with high downforce, with tires and suspension.
A driver wanted in connection with street racing northbound past the asylum. Can I get a unit started up and headed that way?
But any other info?
So the smarter would have done this with the E30 with the Supra, who are very good in cornering the ways and just
Log me out of that call.
lose the police later. Okay, our camera would be lower down heat level again because there would have been a cop chase the other cars, and then if the other cars can cop chase the other car that's not a cop chase is being lowered by the heat level, but
I got your report party
still
review. They're not stopping. I'm going code 3.
would have been a smarter way.
Yeah.
Okay, well done. Well, we made it. But why is there 10 now? Ah, because we already destroyed some, maybe. I guess.
Bravo 4-2. 1023 with the pursuit. Get too busy. Come on, come back. Wait for it to clear. 1059.
Well, it's nice taking the shocker because most police don't. If you drive out of here, they are right here, so you can crash them sometimes. But couldn't right now, but usually you can. So we have to get 4 minutes and 8 from these guys.
Delta 12. Request an update on your situation.
Details, stand by. I got my hands full here. Dispatch, I need more backup. Drivers giving us a lot of trouble.
10-4, Bravo 4-1. Units have detailed and are en route.
Straight on me off the road.
Just collecting some cost of state here, guys.
Up on scene. I need more cover. Repeat, more cover. I lost a unit.
And look, there's some of the racers from our waste coming in. And finally, they also describe a turn around the highway. They also have the police with them. That's not chasing us, but them. Well, that's really cool mechanic that the police, you can look at this, chases them. But obviously, we can still kill them. And we didn't even get the kill point for this because sometimes when you like touch them, the game doesn't really recognize it.
I need all available units on this. Get them going, code 3. He just went by me. BCB, lost visual, stand by.
Remaining units, be advised, vehicle went BCB, southbound through the...
I have to turn around, otherwise we're not gonna make the 2 minutes.
I have a go to set up a containment.
Wow, what the fuck did this guy do? He just jumped on the street there. You saw that on the map? What the fuck is this? To meet that guy. Is that an alien or something? That guy completely cheated. Man, he's fleeing because he's completely damaged. Is he at least seeing us so we can go into the game? No, wow, the guy is just completely ignoring us. Oh, wow. They complete disrespect her. Okay, now we're spawning 15 people, we should be okay now. Hopefully we don't destroy them all before they leave all again. It's a good start.
Suspect is driving a black Camaro. Speeds are way over the limit. Dispatch 1025. I need a bus at my location. Code 6 lost. Now I'm time to lag. Let's go.
Cover units be advised. Vehicle was last.
I spotted the vehicle. Better get used.
Attention Patrol Division. Units engage high-speed pursuit of a single vehicle that is evading...
I just fun driving in the muzzle car like this, in speed chases. It's so nice and sliding around and fooling around. It doesn't matter, because I don't have to beat the time, I don't have to beat another racer, I do this for fun. Worth it. Normally I would have tried to get him now, but since it's not a challenge, it's too risky going about everyone who looks like he can run up.
Units have detailed and are en route.
Oh guys, I just want to play. It's so much to ask.
020. I have the call, I'm on scene.
Alright. See, this guy turns to the left once you just hit him on the back there. The garbage guy. All cars do that, but obviously the garbage guy is the best in doing this because he's so fat. It's very useful if you in race or even in police chases to make a bit of chaos there. Guy just took out his own car by driving through the pursuit stopper. I guess it's one strategy if you're just driving there alone, no one else is driving there. Otherwise, they can't be taken out by it, right? It's gonna be the last car I smoked, buddy. Little double T-bone. Hello. Sorry guys, playtime is already over, gotta leave now.
He's driving down the boardwalk. Suspect heading east through the boardwalk. That's good. Yeah, dispatch, suspect vehicle spotted.
So police stoppers see and lots of place to hide. But he doesn't like to die in them, so I'll just take the turn here. And say goodbye.
Units heading out to the pursuit call. Be advised, suspect was last reported heading southbound on Ocean Hills Drive. You have a green light to go ahead and set up a containment.
Dispatch, this is 2-9. I need some units over on the north side. I got the south blocked off. Hey, this is 2-9. I just disabled a vehicle that matches our...
And with this, we should be ready to race good old Easy.
It's me. Looks like that Easy chick wants to take you on. She's telling everybody she's gonna kick you back to Rosewood. I wouldn't let that stand for too long. Don't underestimate her just 'cause she...
Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna try the Lexus to win against her. Maybe it's also better to drive the Supra because it's easier, faster, and we use the Lexus for the next trash events because more chance that we're gonna lose them than the Supra. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna there's yes, it's not that hard. We can drive the Supra. It's okay. Alright, easy. There's a man driving this car out. I mean, it's 2025, right? Not judgment here, but you know. Goodbye, Easy. Have we tuned the car? Yes, we did. Very good. Was pretty cool. That's a really interesting race. Big Blue also drives the Mitsubishi, so it's all Japanese cars, right after the Volkswagen. Like basically, it's a Lexus, now it's the Toyota, then it's the Mazda, then it's the Mitsubishi. Always a different make though. After Big Blue comes Baron, I think, with the Porsche. Then after Baron comes... who's after Baron? Is it... yeah, the Mustang, it's Ford. Then it's who's after? Who comes after? I think is it Case after Jules? Oh no, Earl. Earl is Mitsubishi again, huh? Like, first Mitsubishi is the Eclipse, and then his Mitsubishi is the Evo. Yeah, and then. After the Evo comes Case, I think. It's Mercedes. The Case comes, I think, isn't it already Ming? Gallardo. I think so. Then there's Webster with the Corvette. Then it's whatever his name is, Jster, I don't know. J-Lu, I don't know. Definitely the Viper, Dodge. So other than Mitsubishi, there's only every car once, right? Then there's no Mercedes also tries technically good Mercedes McLaren. That's true, and then there's the BMW. Okay. Because I was just thinking so many like Japanese makes, right? In the beginning especially, right? The Mitsubishi, you know, the Mazda, the Toyota, the Lexus. I mean, this technically is Toyota, so. The reason I drove so weird is because I didn't want it to overtake me, which just happened. Oh, like that, I have to step in at this point of time. So we already list the car to a register in a stupid way. A good car. Oh, come on, man. What are you doing, buddy? Paydeck by fucking easy. Razor put on me, probably. Hopefully she's gonna do a mistake. Because there's this one spot where she sometimes does mistakes. Otherwise, we just treat the Super for nothing. We just put, what, I think a turbo and suspension on. Maybe even tires, I forgot. That's something. Technically, another balance can be one car lost per blacklist tire, which is technically okay, but you gotta understand. Now we only have to do 5 races and let's say 1 or 2 bounty chases, right? This is gonna turn into 10 races pretty soon, of which there's gonna be 1 or 2 drag races, of which is gonna be 2 to 3 speed total thingy events, whatever they're called. And way more cop chases, right? Because, like, as you know, instead of 10 million, there's going to be 100 million. This difference is going to come more and more in the end, right? Now, as you saw at the beginning, Sony and Tesla had the original bounty. But now with Idiot thing, it's first time where it's really shown that it's way more bounty than you would normally get in the normal game. If we had the amount of bounty that I have in the normal game, you probably didn't have to make any cop chases until bounty-wise, I don't know, with Vic, or with the, sorry, not Vic, but with Izzy or not, with the Webster, I don't know. She's white behind me, right? Now she made a mistake now. It was close though, once again. We got her. Nice, supercharger is nice. Car? Yes. Very good, very good. We really are lucky at the moment with the cars. And we're gonna need them. We have to collect them now because later on we're gonna need them and need them. So that's the Supra, and the RX-8 supposedly even better. And now you can see, now we actually have to go in for some bounty, because normally you would probably need only 300 bounty or something, but now we actually have to go out to get bounty. This is going to be more prevalent in the later stages, where we actually have to go out our way to actually get bounty, just do races for bounty, even though the milestones are already achieved. This is obviously increasing the risk of getting busted and whatnot. And yeah, so you can also not do the trick by just having low heat level, because you're gonna collect bounty, and you just have to stay long enough to get bounty anyway. So yeah. Let's do a quick race and see how the RX-8 is performing. Just curious how it is. Maybe we're gonna put some upgrades in there too. At first we're gonna use the Lexus and the Toyota for the worst things. Especially interesting enough, I mean, we tuned the Toyota, this is already better, right? It should be a little bit better since it's an X-Factor server, but just one person apart, so it should still be similar, performance-wise. But yeah, it feels quite similar. Toyota might have a little bit better handling. This might have a little bit better acceleration, but that's about it. Yeah, I definitely feel that the Toyota has better handling than this. I love the design of this thing. Very unique, very cool. Also, you change the base color into like green, and that looks really cool with the green of the red. In my opinion. But we don't have to speculate that much, because maybe I'm losing the car after this very race. He's making up room for us here, that's very nice, because if we're the first to drive through this bridge, it's not good, because it slows you down a hell of a lot. But for some reason it didn't slow him down, and I think we lost the race. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get back to him. He's not slowing down. So, RX-8, nice no view. For 10 seconds, right? But you're out. I have to sell you, unfortunately. It's not nice. I would have liked to have that rotary engine a little bit longer, but here's what it is. Okay, let's go and do some. Now those with the Camaro is not a good idea, because the Camaro can do maximum races if they are like a sprint race or something, but too many turns where I don't have good speed and they can be overturned here and overturned. Yeah. It's the only maximum race, so we can go straight into bounty with them. What we can do is we can start with the IS to do the radar chases and the direct races. Yeah. That's the one thing we can do right now. Yeah, that's what we got the car for. It's our car to do these track races. It's also better to do the drag races with these stock cars, because some of the modded cars have very weird setups in regards to their I never know how these other cars are driving. It's not nice. Yeah, if the guy doesn't make a mistake, we lost this now. I lost this now. Ah, no way, no chance. So that's the thing. What am I gonna do? Am I just gonna use a cheat card to do this again, so we don't waste as much money to try it, learn it also a little bit how this works and how the race is going, or am I gonna just blast like a really fast car where I'm not gonna be in trouble, and I think okay, I just beat them anyways, right? Because I'm just so way too fast. So, I don't know. As you can see, we just lost 2 cars in a matter of minutes, so it's not like you can think, oh, he's sitting on 5 cars, as I just was with the Camaro and the 3 blacklist cars and the E30, and it's going to be easy peasy. You can just lose 4 cars in a minute, especially if you have one tough race, it doesn't matter at all. Some of the problem with the drag races with the modded cars is also that the way the RPM setup is done, you can sometimes they already go into the limiter before the sweet spot is reached to shift, meaning you never get the boost from shifting well before basically fucking up your car, and yeah. So you basically have to drive in low RPM all the time, shift early, and you can never win. So it's always better to use the stock cars, aka the blacklist cars, all these kind of things. But it looks like I'm just losing this one too. Because, like I said, even though I drove well, unless they're also doing big mistakes now, which it looks like that they made some crazy mistakes here, luckily. Yeah, like I would have lost this race if it wasn't for the crash. I wouldn't have crashed into the guy to create the blockade, and to be fair, it wasn't planned. I mean, I cannot take that pat on my back there. It's not right, but you know what I mean. But I lost that too, and crashed the game. Yeah. Okay, he better have saved that thing. Better safe that we just won that thing. Otherwise I get a free pass on doing it. So I'm not gonna do that again, lose the car. Okay, yeah. You recognized that, that's good. At least it didn't crash in a game yet, like within the race, I mean. So that's already a good sign. Yes, it's just when it loads something, sometimes it's weird. Maybe it loads a specific car. I think that's the problem. When the game wants to load a specific car, then it wouldn't crash when there is when we come out of a tuning shop, for example, right? But the game crashed. Maybe because I know that some models of cars, some car textures are missing from the Maserati and stuff like that. So maybe if the game tries to load them as an enemy, as an opponent driver, the game crashes because it can't load the textures correctly. But then again, also crashes sometimes when you want to do the tires and stuff like that. But maybe that's something else and it crashes out of multiple reasons. I don't know.
I'll take that call for you.
Yeah, this is also a race that I had in memory which was extremely tough and you always lose your car here, but luckily we also made it. Okay, now is the big question. What's the toughest races? All these I could easily win with any car. I don't have to worry about this. This is the problem. The fucking drag race. Excuse my language, but it's the big problem here. So what am I gonna do now? It's not good. I don't know why I lost this race with the RX-8 though. No idea. I think the Toyota is my fastest car so far because the 30 is not really tunable at the moment. Don't have good speed, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. And after this, I'm gonna do the drag race and hopefully win it. Oh wow, they all just made a big mistake there. Some weird carambolage. Put them this here, so they have more stuff to play with. Yeah, the rubber band will soon come in. No doubt about it. So now the last one is 600 meters away. Let's see how much speed he can build up. I imagine this would be the speed trip race that would just completely annihilate the speeds. The speed trips in the photo booth. Oh, they're all back now. They're all back at this point. Basically no need using your nitro while the opponent has speed breakers because they're just speed breakers, but they have the power band on because they're just driving as fast anyways. Probably even faster because you're using it, so now I'll use this and you'll see how much it will slow me down, even the speed breaker. So I'm basically making room for them to go through by being the one who has to blast through this. But the other guy was just completely unbothered by it for some reason. It's really weird. Otherwise, if he is the first, it always has to use the street because you're being slowed down by this big poster while the other guys can just freely drive through it. Okay, wish me luck. I think the way to do it is not to shift into fourth here. Actually shift down. Yeah, I lost now. I need him to make a mistake. Oh wow, yeah, my ass. I'm gonna try this again just to like see what I did wrong. I'm not gonna obviously use it. I'm just gonna delete the car after this in Zilla. But I wonder what's the how you have to do it. Because what did I do wrong here? Do you have to shift up? Or I mean, it depends on the car, right? I mean, they're just too fast. I think you just need a faster car. Or you need a super slow car, but it doesn't matter. No, but you can forget about it. It's like a bicycle. It was a nice car, but it's not. You can't do it. No, I don't want to quit. I want to sell it. Goodbye. Good. So now we have our two cars left here. It's 30 that you cannot tune yet, and our Camaro. I think I'll do the Camaro, the chases first, and if the chases get problematic, maybe I'll do the drag with the Camaro. Let's see what happens.
Just now, be right back. Hold on.
Why is he kind of
Driving a
moving?
black Camaro. Speed's way over
The guy is not moving per se. Like, he doesn't care.
Condition 2.
Huh? Forgot to fuel his car or what? You're on my ass, you know.
No good.
Just lost your car, buddy.
Yeah, I'm dropping back. Alright, I got
Yeah, there's need 2 roadblocks. And some bounty if possible. But the way they're driving, they're so slow, we'll never get bounty here. Come on, guys. Why are you so slow, man? These guys are constantly purposely evading me, I feel like. I can't even... Oh wow, he killed himself. Whether killed himself when facing me because he knows what's coming for him, it's just... I'm just so well at destroying the cops that they're just afraid of
that suspect's been located.
facing me.
I'm in pursuit. Let's box him in.
Maybe I get sentient.
You'll get some heavy traffic here. I advise we pull back. Just took a high-speed impact. Your vehicle is located. We got him here. Code 6, just rear-ended my P-City. Code 6. Code 6, just ran behind the car. I'm outside of him. We're trying to catch up. Anybody see him?
Oh, I was just evading for a second there because they're so slow.
I'm gonna try to get in front of this guy, slow him down.
Unbelievable, so now.